Hey guys, it's Friday. Time for a quick legal tip here. Tax proration issue. Do we even really have an issue here? It's really not an issue. It's more of I'm getting phone calls from buyers and sellers for items that they say they've talked to their real estate agent about, and they said call the attorney they didn't know. I personally don't think they are calling the agent. I think they're just calling straight to the lawyers. But these are questions that you should be able to answer for them very easily. And don't really necessarily need to go to the attorney. The attorneys, of course, are always happy to answer these questions for your clients, but these are really two simple questions that you can answer. So the first question is the seller may call you and say, I sold the property 2 months ago. I'm getting a tax bill. What's up with that? Well, the answer to that is very simple. The tax assessor only updates the tax records once or twice a year. So it is likely that they haven't updated the tax record since you sold it. You can just simply keep the bill as a seller and use that when you do your taxes to show your tax accountant that you paid a portion of the taxes along with the settlement statement and provide that to your tax accountant. Or you can forward it on to the buyer if you want to provide a copy to them. That's it. That's simple. Okay. If it's a buyer calling you saying, hey, I just bought the property a couple months ago and I just got the entire tax bill. Why am I paying the whole taxes? I didn't live there for a couple of months. The simple answer to that is look at the settlement statement. You will see there's a proration from the seller to you from January 1st until the day of closing, in which they gave you a credit for the portion of the property taxes in which they own the property. So if your buyer is escrowing with their lender will simply has been collecting the taxes all along, and they will pay it out of the escrow. So that's just a copy for their records for when they do their taxes. If they are paying cash, or if they paid cash and they are not escrowing, then the buyer simply needs to pay the whole tax bill because they've again received a tax proration credit from the seller. So two really easy answers to two really easy questions. If you're getting those questions, that's what you need to tell them. If you have any trouble with them or the client just doesn't get it from you or doesn't want to hear it from you, of course, always refer them over to your closing attorney. So hopefully that will help answer some questions. I hope you all have a great weekend. Don't forget the podcast below. Podcast this weekend is Are You Wasting Time Building Your Business the Incorrect Way? I've got a great podcast with Stephen Cooley who will show you some easy ways to grow your business quickly. Now, he's a number 5 guy in the world at Keller Williams. So I think he kind of knows what he's talking about. I mean, the number 5 in the world coming from Rock Hill, South Carolina. It's pretty impressive. There's also other podcasts in there about how to video market. We have them on wholesaling, how to represent a buyer when the seller is a FSBO, as well as seller disclosure exemption. So y'all get a chance to, please check out my podcast below. I think y'all will really get some good information out of them. Thank you. Share them, like them, and give me 5-star ratings. Thanks.